Okay, so my work has now sent me to New York. We're doing some marketing KPI stuff, and it got me thinking, what advice would I have for a first-time marketer? Maybe you're like about to start an internship, or maybe you want to get into marketing and pivot your career, or maybe you're an entry-level marketer and you want to advance your career, or hell, you're a freelance marketer and you want to be better with clients. What are some advice I'd have for someone like that? And so I wanted to share that with you while I go around New York. Okay, so I'm totally lost here. So right now, if you're just starting off your marketing career, you need to optimize for learning over earning, and that's really hard to do. But if you can take on more projects that'll help you learn new skills and new softwares and new tools and get you in touch with the right people that'll help you think bigger and think more strategically, that is the thing that you got to chase rather than the money right now. Because the thing is, when you chase those projects, those strategies, those people, and all those learnings and insights and everything, you can then charge way more later down in your career. Because then you start having specialized skills and you can offer specialized services to people later on. And when you're very specialized in what you do, you can charge more. There's a project that comes up and you feel like it's outside your job duty, but you know you'll learn and grow from it, you gotta take it. Okay, that was a cool library. That was a cool library. Did not expect seeing that, going inside that. So the next piece of advice is this. Whenever I worked in an entry-level marketing role, whether it was like an internship or a coordinator position, I always felt like I learned more doing marketing outside of work than during work. For context, when I first got into digital marketing, it wasn't because I studied marketing in school or anything. In fact, I was working in human resource. And then what happened was, during my job, I got very bored. And so I did a career coaching business because I used to help people with their resumes and all these things. And so I was like, let's monetize off this. But I would do that outside of work. So from like 6 to 9, I would work on my side hustle. But that side hustle taught me digital marketing. And I learned a lot of digital marketing. Then I got a digital marketing job. But then I also realized, like, wait a minute, even in this entry-level job, I feel like I'm not learning as much as I used to when I did it on my own. Because then I learned that I can't depend on my employer for my growth and development. You know, I can sit around and do their task all day, but they won't care about me, really. You know, what they care about is that I get the work done, but that's it. Realistically, learning that, I was like, screw this. I'm not gonna learn through my job. I'm not gonna delegate my learning and growth and where I want to be to my employer. Instead, I'm gonna do it on my own. You know what's crazy? I get pretty shy about vlogging in front of people out in public, and so right now doing this is pretty weird. I just feel like everyone's staring at me, but I'm literally walking around Grand Central Station vlogging, and this is kind of fun actually. It's kind of cool to not give a shit. I don't know how to explain it. So maybe you got into digital marketing because you want flexibility, freedom, remote work, and maybe down the line you want to do your own thing and charge more and, you know, get away from working full-time and all that. Here's the thing, if that is the goal and that's why you got into digital marketing, then you have to be good at digital marketing. Like, clients will not, and this is coming from experience, clients will not hire you if you don't know what you're doing. And they will hire you if you are good at what you do. And so when you're starting this new gig, whether it's the internship, whether it's the entry-level role, or maybe you just got your first client or whatever, you have to think to yourself, all right, these tasks and projects I'm given and I'm being given right now, what can I learn from them so then I can package them as a potential service for clients later on in my career. So for example, let's say you're in an entry level role and you do social media for your boss or your company. Ask yourself, okay, it seems like my boss wants a lot of this stuff. Do I like doing these things? I do like doing social media or TikToks or Reels or whatever. And so you'll want to ask yourself, can I see myself offering this as a service to other clients in the future? Like, do I like this thing that I'm given? And if my boss wants it, that probably means other people and other small businesses want it too. So I could probably wrap this skill up into a nice packageable service and deliver it to other clients. So if you are thinking further down the line that you do want to start your own thing, that's how you want to think about it. Man, it's cold. Okay. No, that's not the advice. I'm funny. Okay, you're starting a new role, right? And maybe right now you see as a job description, I have tasks to do, and then I make my employer or manager happy, and I've done a good job, right? Maybe that's how you're seeing it right now. If you want to be like the top 1% of interns or entry-level marketers, this is how I think you should think about it. You see, when you're hired, your manager has certain goals he needs to hit, right? For his manager or her manager. And so to hit those goals, they need extra help. And that's where you come in as the extra help, and that's why you were essentially hired. Now, if you want to stay ahead of your manager and come off as like the top 1% of interns or entry-level marketers, what you want to ask yourself is, what is my manager being measured by? So then you kind of have the high-level direction of where you're going, and that way when you're thinking like that, you can understand more of why they give you the task they do, but also at the same time you can be like, hey Joanna, I know you want me to do this, but I understand that the main goal of this department right now is that. Are you sure you want me to spend my time on this when I think that would be more effective to the goal? And when you start saying things like that, they start noticing that you're thinking more bigger picture. And that's a leadership quality. And if they start seeing that you have that leadership-like quality, you're naturally gonna get promoted faster. So if you wanna be the top 1%, think of it more as, what is my manager getting measured by? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed New York. Hope you liked this advice. If you did, like, subscribe. Check out my free courses down below in the description of this video, and I will see you, my friend, in the next video. Peace.